Welcome back to Dicey Situations, folks. As always, I'm your DM, Ryan, joined by my Chaos crew.
Rich playing Theo.
Mark playing Glebnor.
Harout playing Tooluuga.
All right, we had a real slobber knocker last time, so let's do a recap and get right into today's episode. Last time on Dicey Situations, the Chaos crew faced off against Dorf and a throng of Thane's loyal cultists. In the final chamber of the mausoleum, before a gargantuan goblet, our battle unfolded. Tooluuga squared off with the temple's insectoid guardian, while Glebnor made a mad dash for the goblet to inspect the viscous shadow liquid within. With a well-placed bullet, Theo made short work of a pack of cultists attempting to tattoo a kidnapped lizardfolk girl, giving Reggie an opportunity to teleport her to safety. A void-racked mage nearly absorbed Theo whole, opening a dark portal in his chest that sucked in Ploopploopleen and brought him to a plane of shadow. With Tooluuga and Dorf locked in combat, Glebnor facing off against a void slime, and Reggie trying his best, it was up to Theo himself to fight against the shadow and climb his way out of the mad mage's chest. In a moment of fatherly might, Tooluuga was able to get a clutch nat 20 to protect Glebnor. Burning through his remaining wild magic, the Ploop used a flurry of fists and soup magic to finally take down Dorf. The battle was far from over, unfortunately, as the living shadow within the goblet took on the visage of the man in black and went after Ploopploopleen. A bolt of pure shadow pierced Theo's heart, nearly killing him, but his champion Glebnor was able to restrain the rival ooze long enough for it to be dissolved into his zom. We left our heroes in the mausoleum's final chamber, fresh from combat, where they have just discovered a painting that offers more mysteries for them to unravel. Well, boys, you find yourselves in the surrounded by dead cultists and a deformed Dorf on the ground.
Door formed.
As we left you guys, you found a painting on the ceiling of this strange chapel depicting the goddess of justice driving a black blade through the man in black's heart. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to go on the ceiling.
Go for it. No check required.
Yes.
You guys look up and Glebnor is dangling from the ceiling without having to use any kind of strain at all.
Looks like a booger.
Who wants to check this thing out?
You're like a sticky stalactite.
Yeah.
Gross. And Glebnor, can you give me like a nature check on yourself real quick?
11?
Your body temperature is definitely lowered after absorbing this strange shadowy slime.
This is what it's like to chew 5 gum.
You're just a little chilly. It's like a little constant sort of cold now.
I'll be fine.
Theo, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage.
Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
Theo, reach your arms towards the sky.
Arms up, and I also got a nat 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna sloop down, grab him, and pull him up, and hold him.
You yank Theo up on this sort of like gooey
No,
swing.
yank.
Okay, I didn't, not a hard yank, but you know.
Dislocate his shoulders.
No, okay, I wouldn't have done that to you. You pull Theo up, and Theo, you're looking at this insane painting. You can tell this must be your mother because the way that this curse has removed her face from the painting itself, but yeah, she's using the blade to, appears to be, destroy the man in black.
How close am I to the painting?
At this point, since you've been yanked up so hard, you're right in front of him, about 5 feet.
Nice.
Can I hand to the painting and try and use mending?
Sure. This is going to be an Arcana check. It's going to be a DC 20.
15.
Yeah, you attempt it, but it's the same thing that's happened the last few times you've tried to use magic to find that visual again, and unfortunately your mending stopped short.
Well, this is bullshit.
But yeah, Tooluuga, you look up, and you've been reading so much about the Man in Black lately, and it's like your worst fears in a painting.
Oh, boy.
Tooluuga,
What?
get up here. Use your Ploop magic.
What? Don't touch me. I'll just look at it.
You can make a perception check with advantage if you want.
The view's so much better up here.
I bet it isn't.
I'd like to form inverted gooey scaffolding.
21.
21, you don't need to get up there. You can see it clearly from down here. Probably better, actually, because you're further away so you can get the whole painting in. It is a depiction of the Man in Black's final moments on Iona when he had, the last time he had a physical form.
What is the physical form?
It looks like a figure clad in shadow, a long, billowing, shadowy cloak.
Shadow cloak.
And, like a black, long-brimmed hat. This looks similar to the last time you saw him, Theo, at that farmhouse. in Brandini Highlands.
That's not good. That's bad. That is bad.
So it was justice that destroyed him last time?
Well, yes, but no.
I just assumed it was strife. What the hell is this guy not telling us?
A lot.
A lot.
Can everyone at this point make a perception check for me?
11.
15.
19.
Okay. As you guys are all looking up at this painting, the room does begin to shake just a little bit, and dust starts falling from the ceiling. Something's going on at the top floor of the temple, and you can feel that it is shaking the entire temple.
The top floor not being the one directly above us?
No, like being the one several layers up, the entrance to the temple.
Okay.
Like,
we have
Are we
teleport for
rolling on the
this.
crumble table?
I think you're safe from the crumble table for now, as much
Okay.
as I do love the crumble table.
Reggie set up the door.
Yeah, Reggie is like, yeah, I have a spell slot left for it. If we want, we can just teleport right back to the top.
hold on, Reggie. You got a way to take a picture of that?
Yeah. He looks around because there's no one down here, and he's like, I can drop this for a moment.
I'm gonna make a little gentle slide for Theo and then get off the ceiling myself to get the full
Perfect.
picture.
You see Reggie turns back to his little Gearforge form. He looks up at the ceiling. His eye telescopes.
Make sure the flash is on.
Oh, good call. He sends his dancing lights up to illuminate the ceiling. Oh, the lighting is beautiful in here. He takes a couple photos of this picture so you can remember it for later.
Get a good angle?
Oh, yeah, definitely. The shadow play here. I think this is nice. Honestly, in black and white, this could look nice. I'm just saying.
You got to show me.
Oh, here, look into my other eye.
Okay.
He just
Viewfinder?
looks into you. So as his one eye telescopes in, you can then look into his other little eyeball, and it's sort of like, what are those things called?
Viewfinder.
It's a little viewfinder when you were a kid.
Oh, that is nice.
And make an investigation check for me real quick.
That is a 13.
Okay, you're just facing Reggie now, and you click a little button on his head, and you go through, and he has like a camera roll, and there's just a bunch of stupid candids of you guys he's been taking throughout the adventure.
Reggie,
I just thought it'd be nice to have some memories.
it is nice.
Yeah, that's us on top of the truck where we're screaming and getting shot by those scary bug men.
Wait, you were taking pictures instead of helping?
I just thought it would be nice, a keepsake. This is when, so this is one of my favorites. This is when the rain of viscera was coming from the heavens while Bleebly shot all those gnolls up on top. Oh yeah, this I thought was pretty artistic. Like a Jackson Pollock, who was a famous artist on Aona, and we all know about.
Yeah, Jackson Pollock.
Jackson Pollock. He's a good guy. But yeah, and without even needing to make another perception check, once again you hear a rumble coming from the top floor of this temple.
Yeah, let's get up there.
Oh boy. Okay, everyone gather around, hold hands for
Don't
fun.
forget the girl.
Oh,
Lizzie!
yeah.
I'll grab her.
Yeah, she's. Can you make a stealth check for me real quick, Glebnor?
32.
Okay, she doesn't notice the little kitten that you still have like moved around your body, so it's hidden from this very hungry lizard folk girl.
Minxie will not be snacks for this girl.
Reggie grabs you all in a little circle. You all hold hands, and he's like, "Here we go, baby!" He's gonna cast a little bit of swirling clockwork magic and teleport you to the top of the temple. We already rolled initiative previously, but we're going to go right into one more final stupid encounter inside of our dungeon crawl. Make a perception check now that you guys have all appeared in the entranceway to the Temple of Death.
22.
12.
25.
I'm facing the opposite way of everyone.
Yeah, you somehow got turned around during the teleportation, so you're just looking at the door.
It's got front butt.
But as you turn around and everyone takes in the scene, it is chaos up here. When doing the edit, I realized I described way too many cultists, and you guys haven't killed enough of them yet. So, you can see here in the top floor, there are about 6... What?
They're not on our side?
No.
No.
We killed their god.
No, we
No.
didn't.
We didn't. Thane's still alive. Well, ish.
All right.
Regardless, you see 6 shadowy cloaked cultists have surrounded the lizard folk parents. You can see that the father lizard folk is on the ground unconscious, and his wife is biting into the neck of one of the cultists and spitting blood all over the floor. You can also see that Yarno is on the ground scrambling with one of the cultists and yelling in his face, trying to get hold of his flamethrower on his backpack. You also look across as Dozer picks up a cultist and just rips him in half.
Hell yeah, Dozer.
And then you also notice that there is a small kobold you don't know that is hiding behind a tipped-over pew, and he has a little crossbow that he's trying to shoot at
What a
some
loser.
of these cultists.
But his name's Jimmy or something dumb.
It's
Yeah.
Jindy! That's Jin D! Get it right!
Jimmy D.
Jimmy D.
We're going right into combat here. Theo, with a 29, you are first to act. I will say, you guys are in the middle of a teleportation circle in the center of the room here. Theo, you are about, 40 feet from Dozer and the cultist he ripped in half. You can see Yarno is scrambling on the ground with this cultist about 25 feet away from you, and the 6 cultists that have surrounded the lizard folk are about 60 feet away from you, I would say, in a little circle.
Is it just the mother and father?
Just the mother and father.
All right, so the rest of the survivors are out?
Yes. Ostensibly, you probably would assume that they left yesterday after their little sleepover.
Okay.
The
To go
pizza
back
party.
to their totally ruined apartments?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So the 6 that are in like a circle. How many can I line up?
Because they are like allegedly in a circle around them.
You'll catch the
if
lizard
you
people.
were to run at an angle, you could get 3 of them, it looks like.
Okay.
So you run by Glebnor and Tooluuga at an angle here. You go your 30 feet, yeah, and that puts you right in spot. And you can see that the line you're looking at is about a 45-foot line where you can get a bullet through 3 of them, potentially.
All right. So that's what we're doing. Sharpshooter plus piercing
Awesome.
with the shotgun.
Wonderful. You run over and put your shotgun up and aim down sights at these cultists.
No, I don't aim down sights.
Oh, perfect. Yes, I know. That's actually a mechanic you do have.
I'm actually doing hip fire. So when if I hit the first creature, one of the enemies takes a
Little fire
additional
damage.
1d6 fire damage.
Awesome. Go ahead and make your attack.
All right, the first one will
Got
be
good spread.
Good spray.
28 down to a 23.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
Does a 23 go through fucking tattered robes?
Yeah. Just put it all on Front Street. The cultists have 12 AC, 9 hit points. So.
All right. 20 damage on the first guy.
Yeah.
The lizard folk get soaked in guts.
Help my husband!
1 point of fire damage to the next guy just from that
Awesome.
initial thing.
Yeah, I will say.
Since they're so dusty and like dry, can we throw a little stank on this fire damage?
I mean, he's about to shoot through 3 guys at once. I don't know how much stank he needs.
All right, fine, whatever.
All right. So the funny enough, it's but my 2 hit is 12.
Okay.
Nice.
So just don't roll on that one, basically.
Yep. I rolled a 19 for a 31.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on.
Uh-huh.
I have to do it at disadvantage. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Okay, there we
Yes.
go.
What are the bullywugs doing?
We cut briefly to the swampy environs of the south.
Yes.
You can see that there is a bullywug sitting on a stump in his like little tree hut. There's a table about 20 feet away from him, and you see he looks up like he doesn't really want to get up. He's like, "Oh, unseen servant!" He casts an invisible servant that walks over, picks up a sandwich, walks over to him, and hands him the sandwich. Thank you!
Ooh, Vegemite!
Yeah, make it a good spread! Unfortunately, your shotgun jams.
Yeah. Second guy I'm gonna shoot with my second attack action because that
Yeah.
was all one
That
attack.
was one
action.
attack? Yes, please.
Let's see. It's sharpshooter. 27
Yeah.
down to a 22.
Definitely hits.
How much HP do they have?
9.
Okay, I got 10,
Well, he has
which
8
would have
'cause he
been
took a little
20.
fire.
Yeah. So yeah, you put a hole through the chest of one guy with a shotgun. Shotgun jams. You pull out a pistol.
Shoot through the hole.
Shoot through the hole and shoot another guy in the stomach. He's dead.
And then bonus action executioner's hand. 28 down to a 23 for 17 damage.
Yeah, and a third one falls to your bonus action shot.
Yep, and I get my marksman shot back.
Sick. Tooluuga, you once again rolled a little bit faster than your son. You are up.
I am just. Oh, great.
For the
Me
record, I
again.
rolled pretty good on this one.
Well, don't worry. Whatever. I'm over this, all right? Bleeblee will not be a church of child murdering, people killing unjustly. With a little asterisk there. Folk, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Radiance are down.
Unbelievable. Can you make a real quick insight check for
Yada,
me?
yada, yada. Everyone explodes in light.
Let's see, 21.
With that insight, Tooluuga, you can see Yarnos rolling on the ground with this little priestess, and he's like, "These guys suck! These guys fucking suck!" He's just rolling around. He's trying to grab like a flamethrower backpack that he's trying to get loose. And the cultist that is on top of Yarno looks up at you and is like, "My lord, I am Philip. We didn't get to meet the other day, but because of the structure of the temple, I am your new voice."
Tooluuga, kill him.
I mean, they're already gonna have to make a save.
What's that? He looks up as a blast of light comes out of Tooluuga. All right, what am I rolling here, buddy?
DC 16 con save.
Okay.
Or take half.
Let's see.
And that's 23 damage.
Okay.
So I think they're dead regardless of if they make it or not.
Okay, I'm gonna just roll for Philip then. He's the only one that has like a little bit of extra hit points here.
I rolled max. So.
That's insane.
My heart's not into it. I have the glowing orb in the backpack.
Oh, I forgot about our light ball.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna fix it.
What he did, he made out a 19. Philip is like, "Your light cannot blind me."
That's what you
false
think,
voice."
loser.
What was half damage?
Half of 23?
Yeah, so 11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Philip takes 11. The other cultists that were like about to jump on this mama lizard folk all explode.
Well, I'll just say it's like when the nuke went off in Hiroshima,
Yeah.
they just shadowed, melded into the wall.
Perfect.
Really adds to the decor of the death temple.
And then I walk up to Philip and I just punch him.
Oh yeah, you saw your bonus action. Get him off me! You walk
Actually, no, I use the Mind Flare musket. I shoot him.
up. Go for it. Yeah, please. Make your attack roll.
16.
False voice!
I shoot him in the face for 8.
My beautiful face! He's still up with a little piece.
What?
He had a little bit more hit points than the rest of them.
Alright, well,
Philip was
hold
the new
on. I'm gonna
voice.
punch you again.
Stop punching me!
No. Snap his neck with a nat 20.
Okay, roll that damage.
15. I just Steven Seagal.
He had 14 hit points left. You walk up, you punch him in the face, and he looks up all dazed. You just grab his head, real quick twist. Yarno's like, "Thank God!" He pushes his body off of him.
Yeah, whatever. Get up.
Goodness.
You struggled with that?
There were a lot of them, okay? This guy had a weird little tentacle arm. Look at it, it's gross.
What?
You look down, and Philip did have this like twisted, grafted skin tentacle for coming out of one.
Can
of
he
his
feed it to his
forearms.
gun
If you want.
for extra
Sure.
tentacle
Yeah.
action?
Yeah.
What do you... Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Well, hold on. If he eats enough tentacles, can he extend his reach?
What?
That's not that crazy of an idea, I suppose.
Right?
The reach of Thorn Whip?
Yeah. Don't you want more? Everybody
Ryan,
wants a
do you
little
want
extra
an
length.
extended Thorn Whip?
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, he's gonna eat the head.
He's going to incorporate.
A 16?
Okay. So I'll let you decide. So if you want, your gun can eat this man's dome. Or you can extend the range of your thorn whip by 5 feet.
What
Oh,
does the eating of the head do?
Nothing.
Just for flavor, really.
It just does it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
At least we don't know what it does yet.
I know it's
Because I'm
Powering
not
up
believing that
something.
Ryan's
It does
like,
nothing.
yeah, it does nothing. No.
Can I just feed him the whole thing and it does both?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
So I'm just
He's
talking
got
to
entire corpse.
Like, Yarno, like, clearly, like, wanted to start talking, but now he's just, like, zoned in on watching this disgusting gun eat a guy. He's like, oh, gross, Tooluuga. What the hell is that
It's
thing?
been a long day.
Well, we took care of your buddy, Greg. We roughed him up and left him in an alley. He looked fine, so... Then we
Well,
came
that's
back.
a lot. We don't want him looking
Yeah,
fine.
he didn't look too fine, right?
No,
Like,
not too fine. He still looked pretty fucked up. You definitely broke a couple of his ribs.
Good.
He was
Fuck
bitching the
Greg.
whole way there. But yeah, we got back here and, chaos was unfolding as these little freaks were trying to trying to kill this poor couple here. Oh, speaking of which, can anyone do a medicine check on this guy?
Sure.
He runs over to the dad who is currently unconscious.
I'm gonna release Lizzie into his care, the unconscious guy.
Perfect.
14 medicine.
Okay, yeah, Tooluuga, you walk over, a little blast of light, and he finally stabilizes. Oh,
Oh, I gotta have to give him mouth to mouth.
Please don't! I'm fine. Hey. My
Put your
daughter,
lips
she
on
all
him.
right. She all right.
Go to your daddy, Lizzie.
No, Lizzie! Runs up, picks up his daughter. We were so worried about you. You've reunited these lizard folk family together finally. See, the mom's like, I hope you don't find this offensive, but we're going to leave this death temple now and probably never come back.
No, well, come back in like 2 years.
We're gonna really
It'll be
things around.
renovated. There won't be these freaks around.
Thank you for your hospitality.
I'm gonna slip him a couple of Ploopploopleen fits on the way out.
Thank you. You see this lizard folk family, beleaguered and tired, leaves.
But alive and safe.
Alive and safe.
Alright.
And yeah, you guys are here with your allies. You're there sitting there with Dozer, Yarno, and this little kobold you don't recognize.
Alright, before things get too crazy, Bleebs,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to hit up Sam's pastries again.
Okay.
Second, here, you take some of these. I give him my whole beaded necklace of sending
Sending
stones.
stones?
You have the bag of holding now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it all.
Gobbler, take the
I'm
inventory.
gonna take the necklace that he had and just attach it to
So
my
now it's his
belt.
belt.
Perfect. Yeah, you know a
Oh,
belt
wait,
of
hold
sending
on. I gotta
stones.
get Phaedra's for when she reaches out.
Wait a minute.
What? Isn't she hot though?
What?
Isn't she hot though? Isn't
Do you, what do you mean?
Can
What do you mean hot?
she's hot?
Bleeblee wants in.
Is it an audible?
Put in a good word.
You're only fake dating her, Daddy.
I'm
Wait,
so
are you
wrong.
actually dating her? Because if you are, then
I don't know. All right. As far as I know, Ivy doesn't dumped me.
Bleeblee,
Yeah.
do you have a bandolier?
No.
Rock bandolier. I mean, it's kind of your aesthetic.
Move it to a bandolier.
Sick. Yeah. I think you had it as a belt and you realized it was kind of weighed down with all your guns you also have on there.
And then
with
you'd
all
also
your
have to
holsters.
like bend over and talk into your crotch.
Yeah.
This way you can kind of like shuffle the one you need to the shoulder area.
You can rotate it and then talk into your shoulder instead of having to.
Yeah, it should have everyone that is important to
What
us.
if I wanted crotch talk? You know. It's just-
I mean, no one's
Sometimes
stopping
you
you.
gotta.
It's got sending stones to pretty much all our friends in the Underdark. Unfortunately, we don't really have one to Brandini, but we could probably figure that out. Yet, exactly.
You got one for back to Titagol? There's a whole renovation process going on there. You
No, I don't.
might want to look into that.
I'll call the king. Get one set up.
All right.
Wonderful.
All right.
Oh, sorry. This is Jindy. This is
How do you spell that?
Oh, hello everyone. It's Jindy. Jindy.
Jindy.
Jindy.
All right, Jimny.
It's a weird way to pronounce J. It's supposed to be Gindi.
It's Jindy.
Gindi.
It's Jindy.
Ginny
See, his
D.
eye is like twitching just a little bit.
So
which
this
one
is
of
the
you,
guy?
Which one of you is Glebnor?
Yo!
I met your protege.
Gort?
He's an idiot.
You don't speak of my protege that way.
Make an athletics check.
23.
You got a 5. He grabs where your collar would be and he's shaking you. Your stupid feathered friend nearly got me killed. His idiot buddies, they all got...
Buddies?
I was supposed to be doing a run-of-the-mill reconnaissance mission. And what do I run into but a stupid little crow man, a raging bull asshole. There was a dwarf who was not very good at sneaking whatsoever. I would actually say he was a terrible rogue, and not to mention an elephant. So, yeah.
You got something against elephants? What are you, a bigot?
No, but he was not good for a sneak mission. Half the group was over 7 feet tall.
Well, did they find them?
Technically, yes.
Did anyone catch them?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they kind of...
This doesn't sound like they're bad at sneaking at all.
It didn't sound like they messed anything up.
Well, they're on a train to Windmere, so that can't be good.
No, that's exactly what they should be doing, I'll have you know. They're on a mission to Windmere.
Well, I didn't know that. So...
Sounds like they did everything right, and I will not have you besmirching my good friend Gortang!
I just want to let you know that I was there that night, and it was pretty sketchy.
What do you mean?
Satyr man came out, and he said a bunch of hoopla, and then he got so ripped, it was horrifying. I ran away.
You ran away?
I had to get to safety, because if I hadn't gone back, Yarna wouldn't even know that Krizik was here in an avatar state, and so if it wasn't for me, you guys wouldn't even know. So
We
I
already knew.
No,
We knew.
I knew.
Yeah.
Well,
You literally added nothing to our conversation.
Even Yarno knew that we knew.
I'm a very good rogue.
How are we seeing you then? I'm gonna hide.
Stealth check.
28.
Where'd he go?
You're bad.
No,
You're
I'd like to tap on his shoulder from behind.
I'm still a little jumpy, all right? So Yarno's like, well, this was a huge waste of time. Sorry, Jindy.
Sorry, Jindy.
Well, I had him come all the way out here. I didn't know you guys were
What
gonna
else
make
was
fun
he
of him
gonna
so
do?
hard.
He doesn't look like he does anything.
He came highly recommended.
By
From
who?
who?
Actually, me. I gave him a letter of recommendation to get into the Thieves Guild.
This
How many
sounds
jobs
like-
did he do for you?
This sounds like
He did.
cobalt nepotism.
Much.
Is he your nephew?
No, Jindy, get out of here! Jindy, you see, he's like, I gotta go! He runs, opens a temple door, and you see he takes off back towards some godforsaken safe house somewhere in the city.
Okay. Before we go, Spreader,
My bad, all right, my bad.
I gotta go record something real quick.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go to the flesh room because I feel like that's out of the way and soundproof.
Hold on.
It's probably the most
I'm not
soundproof.
touching that thing again.
No. Inspect the flesh room for sphincters before you do what you gotta do.
There's definitely none. Only a sicko would put sphincters in the flesh
In
room.
their flesh room.
Just remember, Borf, that was his room, so...
We'll burn it. Oh no, we gotta tell.
yeah, we gotta, yeah.
All right, you go back into the flesh room.
I'm gonna take the Echo Stone. I'm gonna
Okay.
take my kazoo. I'm gonna close the door, make sure everything's soundproof.
Do you have
I'm gonna
earplugs?
I'm
record.
going to plug my ears.
I'm gonna do 3 recordings and keep the best one.
Do you have earplugs of any kind?
No, my pants are off.
Okay.
They're outside on the other side of the door.
Excellent.
Okay, can I get a perception check inside the flesh room?
Can things can live in the bag of holding, right?
It depends.
16.
For up to a certain amount of minutes, depending on the size of how many people are inside the bag.
Oh, it's just
And
Cobbler
if
in
you
there
have
right
to
now.
breathe, if you don't have
You
to breathe,
Yeah, Cobbler doesn't have to, so.
I got a 16.
A 16. You close the door, walk into the flesh room.
I'm gonna point Minxie's butthole out of me.
Perfect.
Soundproof enough. There's all that flesh to absorb the sound.
The
Wait.
flesh does have a dampening effect on any sound going into the hall, so you are alone in the flesh room. With a 16, though, you do take a real quick cursory glance. You can see on one of the walls, there is a sort of collection of tightening of flesh. Glebnor was right, there is a sphincter door in
What
here.
the fuck?
And
Whatever. It's the most soundproof room, and everyone's not gonna shit their pants if I do it in here.
with a 16, I will also let you know there is some thieves' cant written on the floor before the sphincter wall.
Oh my god. I read.
Oh, I forgot you can read every
I read
language
everything.
now. You read on the ground, place finger butthole on the ground in front of this.
I give it 1 vote. Somewhere out in the world, someone out in the world got a flask charge.
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, you're alone
I
inside the flesh
stand
room.
away from the sphincter, not across from it, not next to it, just kind of out of the way. Before I do, I place finger in butthole.
Yeah, of course. Block it out.
Can we roll
And
for
I,
firmness?
like I said, I'm doing 3 takes.
Okay, so take 1. Give me a performance check.
So that's an 18 on 1.
Pretty good. It bellows in the hall.
It's 2. I'm not even gonna bother with guidance. All right, 18.
18. 18's pretty good. A perfect brown note. I now roll a Constitution saving throw for the wall.
And I guess I'll do one.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I aced it.
Okay, I need now a Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. That's a nat 1.
There is an intense pressure behind the
Oh, God.
ball on your finger.
Oh, God.
And you are rocketed back across the flesh room as a wave of weird wall liquids splash over you. You're covered in viscera and God knows what else, but you now have a perfect brown note, 1-to-1 audio recording.
Does the
on
Death
your
Temple
stone.
have showers?
All right.
You can make a survival check, Glebnor.
I mean, I don't need to.
I'm creating or destroying water on me.
Perfect. Yeah.
I'm using
You
my
make-
last spell
Hold on,
slot
wait,
for that.
no! I rolled a 23 on the survival check.
I'm nowhere near you. I don't know.
Yeah, but I could tell you when you come out smelling like low tide.
But I'm not going to wait to clean up.
Fair enough.
That's something you use a spell slot on immediately.
Yeah.
You open a cloud above you, and water washes over you.
I talk about this to no one.
Yeah. Luckily, you're alone. No
I
one
pick
saw
up the
it.
stone. Oh, I got some great ideas for you. put it in my pocket.
Tuck the stone away. Glebnor, with that high survival check, you just find like the barracks, and there are a bunch of beds for sleeping. You guys have had a pretty long day, and it is currently night if you would like to take a long rest.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't Phaedra supposed to come get back to me?
You can call on your sending stone if you want.
All right.
Tooluuga lays on the barracks bed and kicks his feet up.
Make a insight check.
Bring. 19.
Okay, it appears she has her sending stone on silent.
Oh, all right. Then I'll leave a message.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Tooluuga. Just coming down off the drugs and the coffee and beating up a giant bug man. Seeing if there's an update on that meeting. Cool. Bye. Click.
Hang up the sending stone.
Sorry. Over.
You can see from the hallway, Reggie gives you a dirty look as he's walking
I
by.
flip Reggie up.
I hate the noise. All right. Go ahead and give yourselves a long rest, gentlemen.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, unless you guys have anything you just want to do.
I got books to read.
All right. Hey, listen. It's up. This is your campaign, boys. You do what you want to do.
Before I go to bed, I'm going to cycle through the sending stones, find the one for the king. Mm-hmm. Hey, king, you there? Over.
Is this Bleeblee?
Yes, it is. Over.
Oh, hell, hey, Bleeblee. King Ebonshield, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Taking over for Tooluuga for a little bit here. I need to ask you if we can get a sending stone up to Tooluuga Gol. We have a nice lady over there named Ivy. She's helping with the rebuilding of Tooluuga Gol. Can you get a sending stone up there and link it to one of the ones that we have? That way we can see how things are going, send people down to help and all that.
Perfect. I'll have someone talk to the people in Sulbaldra. Maybe they can patch in a sending stone to Mima's. That probably makes sense.
That'll work. That'll work.
Or Mameen, I'm sorry.
It's been a long day. I'm tired.
Here down the hall. Me, my mama. Please.
Yes, we will get a sending stone set up there. We could probably send one of the Kuatoa up and make some kind of a connection there. How are things going?
Rough.
Yeah, that tracks.
You've heard that I've stopped the because I'm tired.
No, I get it, man. So the training's going well with your spider riders. My soldiers are saying that the Kuatoa are fine soldiers. They're catching on quick to our military style.
It's good. How's the tip of the spear doing?
I think you might be a lost cause there, pal. I didn't have the heart to tell Tooluuga, but if you put him on the front line, that kid's gonna die so fast.
Nah, I believe in him. I think he'll come through.
Your confidence is inspiring, Bleeblee. So yeah, we're getting ready. We're having a little bit of trouble kind of coordinating how we're gonna get the army above ground.
We're working on that. I'll give you an update in a couple of days.
Okay.
We have a way to figure some things out, I think.
Passages are tight to get between the Ebon Den and the area of the Underdark that you're currently above, so it's tricky. We don't want to have to go through Drow territory. So, I mean, yeah, if you can figure something out, let us know.
Will do. How's everything been Krizik-wise down there?
Nothing new to report. With upped security, there's no Krizik worshippers getting in and out of my city.
Are you vetting everyone that comes in? Any new people that come by? You're vetting them and making sure.
100%. We've pretty much locked down the city.
Okay.
Yeah, we get. But yeah, my army's ready when they. We'll be there when you need us, bud. Promise.
All right. Sounds good. Then I'll let you go. And as Tooluuga always says, love you. Bye.
What? Hang up on the king of the Underdark. All right. And yeah, what are you over there reading there, my friend?
I guess I'll read about War and Groom.
Sure.
See what's going on there.
Wonderful. Give me a investigation or perception check as you go through the books you've collected.
Are we gonna let him stay up all night?
It's up to him. I'm not stopping him.
Oh, that's a nat one. I fall asleep reading the book.
Yes. You open the book, look at Groom's cool eye patch, and go, nice, and then immediately fall asleep.
So cool.
All right, take those long rests, boys. Well deserved. Got your spell slots back, all those hit points. It is really crazy to think that this arc is or I guess like the time you've been in Bogkali's been like 2 days,
Yeah.
which feels crazy. But
Yeah.
it's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
A lot happening. Tooluuga, can I get a Constitution saving throw actually as you wake up in the morning?
16? Oh, sorry, 18.
18. The first thing you think about when you open your eyes is how great it'd be to get some more of that wild magic powder.
I need some
But
powder.
you shake off the physical symptoms that are setting in as withdrawal starts to take hold.
Ooh, I need to get me some of that.
But yeah,
Dramatic daddy.
you kind of shake off that weird feeling. You're fine though. The 18, you're good.
Maybe I just find another drow walking around.
But yeah, you wake up in the now finally abandoned Temple of Death. A lot of dead bodies here. Still a little crumbly.
All right, let's go find Lorenz.
Yeah, we should probably talk to him. Do you want to just... This is going to happen. Sorry. I don't care. Get into your little sled thing and just push all these bodies together. I don't give a shit
Push him
about
in the
them.
flesh room.
Form of bulldozer.
Okay, they don't deserve it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Push.
And like honestly, for Glebnor, he always wants to do this. We should just let him have it. I
Yeah,
guess.
sure.
That makes sense.
As Glebnor's...
Shit-eating grin on the front of the bulldozer.
As Glebnor's doing that, I want to pull Tooluuga aside. So, I think I've figured out why the man in black was stabbed by the blade but hasn't been gone. And it has to do with all the tattooed bodies and however many more there might be in this world.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard, but they're called name keepers. That's what they were trying to do with the little girl for me. They were trying to write my name all over her body, so if I died, I wouldn't actually be erased.
Ah, I see.
But I don't want that to happen because I don't want that to happen to a little girl. You know, that's
Crazy.
Not, yeah.
Crazy.
If I die, I die. It's, you know,
Yeah.
it's natural order of things.
Yeah.
But I think Thane, the reason
He's
is...
a little bitch.
Yes. See?
You hear that, Thane? You little bitch.
Make a religion check real quick, Tooluuga.
19.
With a 19, as you say it, like a rotting chandelier falls from the ceiling and lands right next to you.
I didn't flinch, bitch.
Yeah, he also tried contacting me when we were on our way down and told me to leave the area, but obviously we did not.
Yeah,
so he's,
why would we?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not letting a little girl get hurt because he's got crazy fucking weirdos.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll sort that out too, I guess.
Also, I have a sending stone in the works for Ivy, so we'll figure that out. We can find out how the tidal rebuild is going at some point.
See, Tooluuga, at the mention of Ivy, just kind of gets a little weird and is kicking the ground a little bit. Sure, man, whatever.
I figured you should know in case you want the bandolier of sending stones back.
I don't really care.
Okay.
Kicking a rock.
You can make an insight check if you want, Theo. And can you make an athletics check for me over there, Glebnor, as you finish shoveling corpses into the flesh room?
It's a 12 insight.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with Tooluuga.
Nat 20.
What's wrong with that rock?
It just made fun of me.
Ah, you can talk to rocks now?
Yes.
Oh.
Reggie walks into the flesh room. Glebnor, how have you arranged the bodies with a nat 20? You get to just tell me.
You know, like a castle wall with like the archery cutouts? Like that.
You've made like a fort?
Yeah.
Reggie walks,
Corpse fort!
he walks in and goes, Glebnor, maybe we don't let Tooluuga see the flesh room. I feel
What's going on over there, Reggie?
Nothing!
You parenting all right?
I'm parenting fine!
Yeah?
Doing
I needed a
such
playroom.
good job! Get out of the flesh room, Glebnor!
But my corpses.
You got it, Reggie. Nothing terrible would happen under your watch.
Nope, not one thing! Glebnor, get out of the flesh room, stop playing with the corpses!
All right. Well, I say we hit up Sam's because I think the sooner we get that done.
Do I hear the word Sam's?
You do, yes.
Oh, zip! Right out of the flesh room.
Reggie chases after you as the four of you make your way into the morning in Bodkali's streets. Where are you guys heading now? Sam's Pastries?
Sam's.
Does Sam
Okay.
also have coffee?
Yeah, I think it's a bakery, so we'll have a little coffee there as well.
None for me, of course. I'm only two.
Survival check. You, Mark and Rich, you guys can make them advantage because you guys have that urchin feature.
15.
27.
6.
Yeah. Tooluuga, it's so early.
Ride me, Daddy.
You actually are like just getting over not having slept for like 48 hours, basically.
God.
So you got your 8 hours, but you're still a little groggy.
Want to ride?
What?
Want to ride,
No.
Dad? Yeah, Dad? Daddy?
Who?
Daddy?
Who?
No, Sam's the owl. Do you want to ride?
Who wants to ride?
No, Sam's at the pit. We're trying to get to him.
What?
Why are you speaking his language?
Are you a bigot, Glebnor?
You know that's not true.
I don't know anything anymore.
I love
start
all
walking
peoples.
away.
Reggie falls back with you a little bit, Theo, and he's like,
I think we've got to do something about Tooluuga. His stress levels are going into like an insane place. We got to find a way to help him relax.
Do you got any ideas? Because
None. Nothing.
all
Zilch.
I got is I could walk up and try and massage your shoulders.
Can I ear hustle?
what?
Am I listening in on this?
Make a perception check, I guess.
Well, they're all distracted.
Yeah, you slide back, and now the three of you,
an idea.
you guys are kind of like a couple paces behind Tooluuga as he huffily walks towards Sam's pastries.
While we're walking, if I notice they fall back, I'll try to find someone that looks like they would deal the nice wild magic drugs.
Okay, give me a perception check.
That's a 7.
Yeah, you look around and it's like you're trying to find some shady characters, but like in the like busy morning streets, you just see a bunch of
Fucking
dorky
mid-morning.
wizards.
God, they're all nerds.
It's just a bunch of nerds up early getting ready for the day.
Whatever.
Yeah, with those survival checks from our two urchins here, you easily find your way back to Sam's pastries. Give me a perception or investigation check as you guys walk up.
11.
10.
9 perception.
Okay. With an 11 Glebnor, you can see that Sam is outside, and it seems like he's packed up most of the shop. He's nervously getting ready to head to Brandini.
Sam, wait!
Oh, hello, hi.
Hey!
Huh? Hi, boys.
Hey, did you happen to leave anything in there?
I think I got most stuff packed up. Why?
I need like 2 pastries.
Yeah, we just need like a handful of things and maybe like throw a pot of coffee
One
on.
that's great for making first impressions,
Okay.
and another that's just kind of
Turns him
good.
giant.
What?
I don't know. Seems like
right,
something you would like.
That's dumb.
I don't have any giant donuts or anything, but hold on, let me take a look. He goes back in, he rings the bell, and kind of heads back into the shop for a minute. You hear a little bit of tussling as he comes back out. These are a little stale, but these donuts will do the trick.
For what?
He has a baker's dozen of donuts. These are just regular potions, essentially.
Okay.
But yeah, you have 12 regular potions.
Baker's dozen is 13.
Oh, 13. I'm so sorry. 13 potions.
Shortchange us.
Can I see if
On our
one of the
free things
donuts
you're
is
giving us.
specifically like fancier than the
he
rest?
actually does. He has a little vial of
French cruller.
It's actually like a little like bag of powder, and your eyes go wide excitedly for a second, but then you realize it looks like some kind of regular spice.
Never mind.
Oh, this is
Powdered
good
sugar?
stuff. It'll make anything you spread it on taste delicious. It's my secret ingredient. He hands it to you. This is the dust of deliciousness. Add that to your inventory.
Okay.
Are you taking the potions or do you want me to hold them?
I'll take them.
Okay.
I don't know how the bag will treat them.
Like it's sliding around down there.
Don't get smushed.
The dust
Oh.
of deliciousness is an interesting little magic item. I'm probably going to regret this. I just gave this to Rich in another campaign we're running, and I'm going to regret it there too. But let me, for real quick, for those at home who have not watched Critical Role Campaign 2, let me read you what this thing does. This reddish-brown dust can be sprinkled over any edible substance to greatly improve the flavor. The dust also dulls the eater's senses. Anyone eating food treated with this dust has disadvantage on wisdom ability checks and wisdom saving throws for 1 hour. There's enough dust to flavor 6 servings.
Now, Sam, if I give this to someone that we're trying to negotiate with, not hostily, are they going to be mad they're taking this?
No, they won't know at all, but their insight will be quite low. They'll have no idea if you're trying to schmooze them. It's
Food
great
coma.
for parties.
I'm not trying to.
It's more that they'll just be really agreeable to whatever you're talking to them about. I use this for kids' birthday parties where I know it's going to be a bunch of little brats.
Okay, but. All right, Sam, lean in real quick.
Uh-huh.
I whisper as softly as I can. We're negotiating with a spider demon lord.
Okay.
You think they're going to get mad if I sprinkle the agreeable dust onto it?
They won't know that anything. They will have no idea that you use the dust.
I'm going to trust you, Sam.
I promise, it doesn't come up.
All right.
If they use any kind of detect magic or anything, they won't even know it's there.
Okay.
Sam.
I've been using it to drug wizard children, man. Don't worry.
What?
I mean, not drug them, but
Sam!
These wizard kids are nightmares at these parties. I've been doing catering, and they use the prestidigitation, and they make all my food smell like poop. Wizard children are very annoying, you don't know?
It's okay, Sam. You're going to a better place.
It might be better with a bunch of dwarven kids.
Yeah, and the fish people.
Yeah. All right.
Do you have a coffee pot in there that we can turn on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We don't got time. We gotta go.
No. I think we need to sit and have a little chat.
What? No.
There are like a little set of tables that are out front of Sam's. He kind of had, it is like a little
fresco?
cafe. Yeah. So he does bring you guys out a little table of coffees, and he's like, well, boys, I gotta get going. I got a long flight ahead of me.
Hey,
I thought you were waiting for Bounce Cleese.
Oh, well, I just figured you guys would give him the keys. Yeah, he hands the keys to the shop over to you.
I thought you wanted like protection on the way.
Oh, that's right. Well, I mean, I kind of thought about it. I could just fly.
Do you have a weapon?
No, just my winning personality.
Want to give him a heal or something? I got an extra heal.
No, I'm gonna give him a hand crossbow with some bolts.
Hold on.
So if you get in any trouble, I'll load one for him.
Yep.
Just pull that trigger, shoot that bolt.
Okay.
I do have this, and I jingle the potion of hill giant strength.
What?
You can get jacked out of your mind for about an hour.
I'm already nervous enough with this crossbow. I'm afraid I'm going to shoot myself silly.
Just don't look at it.
Okay. He slings it over his back. Well, boys, it was a nice little reunion while we had it. Take care of my shop while I'm gone.
Will do. Love you, Sam.
Bye.
Give me those coffees.
Yep,
All of them.
Here you go.
Thank you.
He attaches his little backpack to his legs with these little leather straps, and then flaps his wings, and he's a little unstable for a minute, and then you see him fly off into the deserts of Magria.
If you see Dougie, tell him we said hi.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, I don't know
Dougie's my
Dougie.
boy.
All right. Sam is making his way to Brandini. But you guys now are sitting on this little cafe with your coffees. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to do a little sleight of hand real quick.
Mm-hmm.
32.
What are you doing?
Daddy, we need to talk.
No.
And I'm
Anyways, Bleebly.
and I'm gonna quick.
I need you to set aside one of those donuts from the baker dozen. We're gonna.
You're holding them.
All right. I need you to hold this specific one
Okay.
and just put it in the bag. I don't care what happens to it.
Okay.
What are you doing with that 32 over there?
Without anybody noticing, I go inside of myself. I pull out my #1 dad mug I made in like episode 6. Switch the coffee. Slide it over to Bleebly and go, Daddy. Not Bleebly. Tooluuga.
Why are you sliding him that mug?
I'm sliding
Is he
it-
your dad now?
I was busy switching the coffees. I didn't see you guys were seats you were in. I think you need to take a break. You've been real stressed out lately, and we want to help you. Relax. You got too much on your plate.
What do you mean relax? I am relaxed. You telling me to relax?
Look at the mug, Daddy. Look at the mug.
I grab the mug. I just pound the coffee down. Slam the mug. What?
Read the mug.
I look at the back end.
It's mad janky. Remember, we made it out of like scrap metal.
It's like I look at the back. It's just like the fine print of the manufacturing of the dread steel, made in. What's that? What? Not Brandini. What the hell?
Other side.
7 BC. What?
You turn the mug over, and then
How well?
a childish scrawl. You can see that Glebnor has made you a #1 dad mug. You see Reggie.
You need.
Cool. When'd you
Help.
make this? When you were a year and or half a year old?
When we first started our adventure, when we got to Reggie, me and him stayed up all night working on it.
We worked really hard on it, Tooluuga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was working on so many things.
Well, that's what this talk is about.
What talk?
You need help.
We're worried about you.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
I know
help.
I need help.
I want you to take a day. Go get pampered. Read your
No,
books.
we don't have time for a day.
No, we do.
This is a stress
You make
intervention.
time for the ones
Stress
you love.
prevention. I explode out my other arms. What do you mean stress prevention?
You make time for the ones you love, Daddy, and we love you, and we need you. Clear-headed.
It's just, we can't keep doing this with your blood pressure this high. You're
What
gonna
are you
have a
talking
stroke.
about?
Me and Bleebly are
How
gonna.
do you know about blood pressure?
I don't have it, but it sounds like it's important.
Me and Bleebly are gonna cross off some of your things on your list, and we're gonna let you have a day to relax and read your books and go get pampered. We'll find you a little
Where?
spa.
Where?
We'll find you a spa.
Yeah.
Tooluuga, what's this number 6 on the list?
6? Oh. That one was get fitting armory for Bleegong.
Okay, that's what that
But he
says.
didn't hit puberty, so I guess he might have grown into it by now.
He could have. Okay. That one, let's put that on the back burner.
Yeah, is there
watch out
anything-
for number 12. That one's taxes.
I'm not doing taxes.
Yeah, no
We can
one
get a
ever wants
professional.
to.
Reggie's like, I'm not doing taxes.
You're basically an adding machine.
Yeah.
That's racist. Machinist?
We could probably find a wizard to do the taxes.
I don't trust the wizards here.
Well, like Lorenz.
Lorenz doesn't
I don't think
really
he's good
know
at taxes.
taxes. He's more of a bones boy.
He is a boned boy.
Yeah, but he could use so many fingers to count.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything on your list that you think that these two numbskulls could possibly achieve without you?
I think it would be funny for them to do the taxes.
No, we'll end up owing the government a ton of money.
Most of it isn't like stuff that they would.
Yeah,
do
they're
on
like
there.
it's like big plot stuff,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah. Yeah, give me Glebnor and Theo. Give me some
You see,
investigation
like
checks. with
Moon
advantage.
Glebnor written in question marks. Need to read book. Learn about space.
13.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you're going through this list and you're like, I don't know if any of these we can really like get done in an afternoon, basically.
But we can chip away. Make inroads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. You find him
A spot.
a spa. You, Reggie, go help him.
Okay.
I'm going to go talk to Lorenz.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'll phone up Phaedra, see if we got any
Hey.
updates on that.
If you find that out, give me a call. We'll coordinate everything. I just got to go talk to Lorenz. One, he'll love the flesh room. So that'll be great. That'll be a
Tell him
way.
to
in.
watch out for the sphincter in there.
There's a sphincter in there?
Some freak of nature. This really disgusting person put a sphincter in there.
Well, Borf.
Yeah, definitely Borf.
Gone but not forgotten.
R.I.P. Boar.
Fuck Borf.
All right.
Yeah, it's not a fun list.
No, but I mean, I'll work on what I can. But I got to talk to Lorenz first. See if we can get him on our side. And
Yeah.
Can you guys make we'll call this like a survival check, just kind of like get your bearings here in the square. You guys are still in the temple district.
18.
19.
19.
Perfect. Oh yeah, you guys all notice there's like a pair of skeletal guards, and Reggie's walked up to one of them. He's like, "Excuse me, sir. Could you point us in the direction of a relaxation area, a spa or a hot spring, something like that?"
Hats, are you trying to cook me alive? Is that what's happening?
Oh, come on.
He's
man.
a fish,
Kill me
Reggie.
now. It's for your pores.
What pores?
The fish have pores? And you see the
Get
skeleton.
scales.
The skeleton looks confused, but then points down the way, and you can see that he points to what appears to be this like floating hologram in the center of one of these streets. It seems to be this is like a mall directory of the different places you could find in this city.
You are here.
Yeah, there is a little bony finger pointing at the location of the temple district where you currently are present. Thank you. I guess we'll call this an investigation check as you guys check out the directory of Bodkali.
5.
We're doing the thing where I can add my wisdom to...
Yeah.
14.
Okay. 22.
22. Wonderful. Okay, I think with a 14, Theo, you see that you're not too far. It wouldn't take you that long to walk over to the Necromancer Tower if you were to go try to find Lorenz. And you can see that that's only, a few blocks away. And with that very high roll there, Tooluuga, as you're going through all of the various wizard establishments inside
Find the
city,
drugstore.
yeah, illegal drugs here. No, you do notice that there does seem to be a day spa located in the Transmutation Tower.
I don't like that it's in the transmutation time.
Yeah, it just seems that the transmuters, for whatever reason, seem to
Day spa.
running.
Ah.
Yeah, it's called Day Spa. Bunch of A's.
Daddy, we really feel you need this. You've been working too hard, and you've
Sorry,
earned.
who are you talking to?
You've earned some rest and relaxation. You can't burn the candle at both ends like this.
We don't
forever.
have time for rest and relaxation.
You make time. You make time.
No!
Me
Tooluuga,
and
go
Bleebly.
get a bath, read a book. And I'll go
Books.
I'll
You
go
love
handle
books.
some stuff. Once you hear from Phaedra, let me know, and we'll meet up and go
Think of it
see
this way.
your friend, the Spider Queen.
You're reading books while you relax. You're doing both the things at the same
Whatever
time.
you say, Bleebly. I start walking towards the spot.
Don't forget your mug.
It's gone. It's on the table.
All right.
Reggie picks up the mug.
It's a very nice mug, Glebnor. He'll come around.
Yeah, give it to your real dad.
Whoa!
You two go with him and
Do I have a real
help
dad?
him as
I don't
best you
know.
can. I'll meet up with you guys in a bit.
And I'll also
Who's
say
Daddy?
one thing I quickly forgot about. Yarno and Dozer had come out of the temple behind you guys because you guys basically just walked out and are standing kind of in the main square here where all the different temples have their different streets leading off to. And you see Yarno's like, we're going to go check in on that variant mouse, see if he has any more intel for us.
All right,
Be back with you guys later?
Yeah. The temple's now our base of operations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that we got rid of all the little freaks in there.
Yeah, make sure nothing happens to it. If any
Okay.
freaks show up,
Actually,
rip it
good
in
call.
half.
Dozer, if you see any freaks that have bandages on them or words of Thane, rip them in half like you did the other one.
Easy peasy, man. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, yeah, so I'll stay here at the temple. Yarno, you make your way over, get over to Diamondbacks, and you boys got your own thing going on. So, all right. We'll meet at the end of the night, reconvene, got a whole plan going. All right.
Question.
When Bouncicles shows up, just tell him to hang out at the temple for us.
We'll do.
Does the temple still have like the entryway that is just pitch darkness?
That was a magical effect. I see there is a
Is there a switch I can
there's a
flip?
switch on the wall that if you want to
Magical
activate
switch?
it. Yeah, we'll say it's like a little magical
Let's
light
just flip
switch.
that so no prying eyes get to look in while we renovate.
Perfect. All right, good. See Dozer clicks it and is like, I cannot see in the dark.
Give him the ball.
What do you mean? I thought it was just the door. It's the whole room.
The whole room fills with shadow.
What if he gives him the
Oh.
ball? Can he see with the ball?
No, I want the ball.
All right.
Just chill on the steps
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you know,
stoop kid.
I can hang on a stoop.
There you go.
All right. Well, all right, team. Reconvene later.
Ready, break.
And you all set off into your different little missions here. We'll start with you, Theo. Give me a survival check with advantage, my little urchin.
16.
16. You make your way out of the temple district and back towards sort of like the more central location of Bodkali, where all the different elevators lead to the many wizarding towers. And you can see there is a bone motif on this gothic elevator that clearly leads up to the necromancy tower.
Oh, this is nice.
You can see there's 2 skeletal knights guarding the tower, but you've been given sort of leeway in the city by Mansa. So as you approach, they move out of the way and let you into the elevator.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Make a dex saving throw as this thing jolts and rockets up hundreds of feet into the sky.
It's a 7.
Yeah, you fall on your ass hard. You're gonna
They
say,
gotta fix that.
yeah, it's like most of the
60 on those things. Crazy.
most of the wizards have the levitate spell going, so for them it's no problem. Take 2 bludgeoning damage right on the tailbone. It's not great. And as you finally hit the top of this shaft,
Hits the ceiling because it stops
yeah,
suddenly.
boom, boom, you kind of ricochet down. The door slowly creaks open, and you can see Lorenz is waiting. Oh, hello!
You gotta fix this.
You'll get used to it.
I don't think so.
Where's your little cohorts?
I came here to see you. We need a meeting. Is there a place we can go where no prying eyes can get us?
I suppose we can go to my tower.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Do we have to go up another one of these things?
No,
Okay, good, because that hurt my ass.
it's just so many flights of stairs.
We'll risk it. Let's just go on another one of these things.
Give me a perception check as you walk into the College of Necromancy.
Bones everywhere.
19.
Bones everywhere. They have gone above and beyond with the death motif in this temple. You can see that there are skeletal servants just kind of following these necromancer wizards about as they go doing their strange studies in these little side schoolrooms. You were led through winding, twisted hallways. You can see all of the walls are just covered in like bone matter. And I think at a certain point, you see there's a winding staircase leading up to an ostentatious necromancy tower. That is my home away from home up there. Come on, bleebs.
Where's your other home?
I mean, it's just here. I don't know.
Oh,
I just,
I
yeah.
thought you had 2 homes. Those are going to be pretty cool.
Well, if I ever get promoted in this stupid place, maybe. You know how hard it is to get tenure in the necromancy college?
No one dies, I assume.
No! It sucks.
Yeah.
The guy running this place is a stupid demi-lich. He's just a floating mean skull. He's never gonna retire.
Give me a Constitution saving throw as you have to walk up so many flights of stairs.
So 20.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it takes a bit, but, your yams were forged walking up the mountains of Brandini. So you follow a floating Lorenz up to his wizard tower. He walks in.
Couldn't have cast Levitate on me?
No, I have to, save my spell slots for necromancy.
Okay.
Well, welcome to my room!
There's just a sparse, barren living quarters, little shitty bed in the corner, a small writing desk where some scrolls are laid out.
We gotta zhuzh this place up.
It's a simple life I live here as the wizard's apprentice. So, what can I do you for, Bleebs?
Well, no one can, no prying eyes can get in here. I know
I
that
do lots of cool dark magics up here. I don't want anyone spotting me. So, yeah, we're totally safe up here. Right?
All
It's
right.
bug-free.
Good. We can help each other.
I doubt it.
Well, you want to get tenure, you want to move up?
It'd be pretty cool, yes.
Yes. I need help taking out Mansa.
What? You trying to play some practical joke?
No, you hate him.
Shut up.
You just said no one can hear us.
Well, now I'm nervous. He's the king of Batkali.
Yeah, but he's evil.
He's always...
He's working with Krizik.
Who told you that? I didn't know that.
You didn't?
No.
Huh. Well, that's good. See, now I can trust you.
Why?
Because you didn't know that.
Wait, so why is Mansa working with the Krizik?
Because they want to overthrow the Prince of the Red Waste.
Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. This is all kind of coming together now. Hold on a moment.
Okay.
He walks over, and you can see that on his desk, he has like a list that is written in like really fancy calligraphy. People I hate.
This is my hit list of people I was going to play fun pranks on with my bones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here, the evocation wizards are constantly bullying me. But lately, they've been all in a bit of a hubbub because of the Brandini dwarves no longer sending us sheep's wool.
Well, yeah, they're not doing much but protecting their area right now because that's where we came from. We helped them with some issues. They're on our side now.
The evocation wizards seem pretty peeved about the whole thing. They need wool as one of their components.
For what?
Lightning bolts. You got to have a little wool for the friction. It creates the static.
For living lightning?
I suppose if you were to try to make the lightning live. I don't know how to do that. I'm a necromancer. I don't get it wrong with a stupid evocation.
Isn't making things live Necromancer's whole shtick?
No.
You're not there.
I know. I'm just
So-
signed by.
So we went by the Krizik temple to investigate because apparently Krizik kidnapped a bunch of furbolgs.
Oh. From the Mist Clan?
Yes.
I saw that dirty throng arrive the other day. They looked pretty sunburnt.
Yeah, they were, the people that were not captured and not killed. Kind of took refugee here because...
Where else could they go? I
Yeah.
get it. It's pretty barren in Magria.
Yeah, it's not great.
So here's the deal, though. What are you going to do to beat Mansa? He's very powerful and he has so many wizards. Not to mention his dragon wife. You're fucked. I mean, I don't know. There's really... I think everyone else thinks you guys can handle it, but you guys suck. There's no way. You're gonna get murdered so fast. I mean, you took out my bone golem pretty quick, but I mean, I was barely even trying with that bit of necromancy, so I don't...
Okay. If you help us, then how great you are. You should be able to...
I mean, I could obviously beat Mansa in like a one-on-one situation. I mean, I'm like pretty strong, but... what's in it for me? I would just... Well, actually, can I make some demands?
Sure.
I never get to make demands. Okay. Number one, I become the head of the necromancer wizards.
Sure.
Just like that?
I don't give a shit who becomes the head. If you want to be the head of them, I'll help you get there.
I could be the arch-wizard?
Yeah.
You would force the demi-lich to retire?
Yeah.
Interesting. I will have to think about it, but I could see how this would really benefit me.
Yeah. What's your second demand?
That if this all goes bad, Mansa never knows I was going to betray him.
That's fine.
I need a lot of plausible deniability and alibi, because that way when he figures this out and kills you, I can be like, oh my god, what crazy assholes, and then, just
Well, I mean, we
wash
already
my
have
hands of you.
We already have a contentious relationship in his presence, so I don't think he would believe you would help me.
Oh, that's true. You guys were such assholes to me. No one would ever believe we were allies.
That's what I'm saying.
I will think about this, plebes.
So you only wanted 2 things?
Oh, could I have asked for a third thing?
You said demands. I thought there were multiple things here.
Oh, actually, you were in the interesting Death Mausoleum temple, correct?
Yes.
Could I get a tour as my third thing?
I can give you a tour.
Wonderful.
But you only get a tour if we're successful.
All right, fine.
Shake on it?
Yes, but again, if this comes back and I get killed, I'm gonna be fucking pissed at you, bleeps.
Shakes your hand. All right, so while you two are having this meeting in the Necromancy Tower, let us cut across to the Transmutation Ward. Can I get some survival checks from Tooluuga and Glebnor as you make your way through this strange new district?
Dirty 20.
22.
Every freaking time.
Tooluuga, you are begrudgingly following Glebnor and Reggie as they lead you to a stupid spa.
Stupid spa. You're lucky I don't whip out the fucking light ball right now, you jerks.
It's daytime.
Oh yeah, watch this. I aim it at my flash the bag of.
There's like a crazy glare from the ball. Make a con saving throw, Glebnor, real quick.
If he fails, I want to duck out.
13.
You are momentarily blinded.
Yeah!
If you want, you can try. If you're trying to leave, what's the play here?
I don't know. I don't want to go to the spa, so I'm doing whatever I can to not go.
If I'm looking out the window in Lorenz's tower, do I just see a beam of light in the sky?
Fucking Luxor in Vegas.
It's just like a super weird bright light coming from one of the other towers.
Tooluuga.
Yeah, Tooluuga, what would you like to do? You have a moment if you want to try.
Reggie's not blind.
Oh, that's a good point. Let me
Let's see if Reggie makes. He could vortex warp me back.
He could. Reggie's pretty good at con saves, actually. Yeah, with a 23.
You see me ready to like dive behind a.
He closes his eyes and the lids are made of metal so nothing gets through.
Yeah. He's like, not so fast!
God.
You get vortex warped standing right back next to them.
Damn it.
It's for your own good, buddy.
I know what's good for my own
We
good.
care about you. Listen, think of it like this. We're gonna go have this meeting with this spider lady. If you're all tense and nervous about the whole thing, maybe it won't go as well. This is for the best.
When do you know what's the best, huh?
I've been...
Everyone was on Borf's side all of a sudden.
Listen, I just didn't like Borf, so I wouldn't really
They
care.
all trusted Borf over me.
Well, I think it was
After everything I've done?
I'd like to plead with a stranger who I think is daddy because I'm blind about Borf.
Sure.
Nobody liked Borf. We thought you would like Borf because you love little weirdos.
There's like a half-elf man who's like, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna feel his face.
Ah!
Oh, you're a beautiful man.
Thank
Sorry,
you,
not my
bye.
daddy though. Bye.
At this point, can you guys make some perception checks for me?
Can I?
You make your disadvantage because you
I have a 10. I have my in case of emergencies brown note. I can.
A nat 20 and a 13.
Okay. Those are high enough to see that as you guys make your way through the Transmutation College, a lot of elves in this district, some half-elves. You can see there are a few water genasi who appear to be also a part of this transmutation school.
Ooh, damp.
And you finally make your way to a health and wellness spa.
Oh,
You can see from the outside, it appears that in this floating district that there is this sort of magical establishment. It looks to be sort of like a hot spring. You can see steam coming out of the building. There's like an ornate purple building you're standing in front of. And Tooluuga, you notice that there's lots of like Kuatoa signage. And make an insight check with advantage for me.
Trying to do something here. They're gonna just swindle me. 25.
25. You look at this hot spring, and you notice that they have like relaxation and like wellness treatments for anyone, but this place specializes in aquatic creatures.
I thought you were about to say, but aquatic creatures.
No, there's
like,
actually,
they're racist.
There's a sign that says that they welcome Kuatoa, Lokatha, Sea Elves, and Grung. You can see a lot of the water-dependent races. They specialize in relaxation treatments for them.
We'll see how this goes.
I'd like to speak with the attendant.
Sure, Glebnor, you lead the group in.
You see Reggie holding me back from leaving. Get me out of here. I don't need this.
What is the attendant?
You walk in, you can see there is a lovely sea elf woman waiting at the counter. She has like flowing sea green hair. She's wearing like a really nice, beautiful like blue dress. And as you guys approach, she's like, "Welcome, everyone."
Hello, madam. My name is Glebnor, Glekilak, Ploopploopleen. This is my daughter, Cat Minxie. We are here to set up an appointment for her grandfather.
Fucking God, I don't need to relax.
Do you see how tense he is? He's very tense.
Oh, there's so much
Let go of me, Reggie.
Everything's gonna be fine. Listen, we get people coming in all the time against their will that need to relax. This is it's a college town. People get very stressed here.
He has chronic stress.
Well, do not worry, sir.
I'm worried.
We have a Kuatoa. One of our workers back there is Kuatoa. She will help you, no problem. She's one of the best in the biz. We're gonna do a wonderful
best in the biz.
It's insanity now, serenity later.
Do a full sea salt treatment. And for you, sir, you look to be quite viscous.
Yeah.
We also have a nice. We have a sauna where if you wanted to relax and clean
I would
out
love
those
that, but not
pores.
now. No time. This is strictly for Minxie's grandfather.
Okay, well, we will get your kitten's grandfather, this Kuatoa, into one of our wonderful salt
I'm a
baths.
grandchild? What?
I'm going to pop Minxie's head up.
That was someone's dinner.
She's part of the family now.
Whatever.
Give her a kiss.
No.
So she rings a little bell at the counter, and you can hear the...
Oh God, the bells, they toll. They toll for me one final time.
Reggie's trying to hold you back. Settle down,
God,
Tooluuga.
Reggie.
What is this?
How are you so dense?
Can I just push him in?
Running around the corner, you can hear the wet
Up, up,
sound
up,
of
up,
feet splashing on the ground. And coming around the corner, you can see there is this middle-aged Kuatoa
Good luck
woman.
trying to grab me.
She's pretty small. Like it's like shorter than you, Tooluuga. This like middle-aged Kuatoa woman. She's about like 2.5 feet tall.
But she knows judo.
She has like glinting red scales. She sort of looks like this is based on an awana fish, which is kind of like a red dragon fish.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's like has it's like lovely glinting red scales. She has like a little pair of glasses on. She comes around the corner. She's like,
Oh, you look terribly tense, darling. You
I'm
all
not
right?
tense. I'm okay.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna get you right in the salt bath.
Nope, you can't make me.
she goes to grapple you.
Oh, I'm slippery. You shouldn't have done that.
So is she.
What?
Make an athletics check for me.
Can I give the attendant the help action?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. She gonna need it. That's a 21.
That's a 24.
God, you son of a bitch.
Get relaxed.
Thank you for the advantage. I got an 18 on the die on that one.
I'm pushing him from the back.
Glebnor,
This is for the best, Daddy.
you wrap around Tooluuga, and you and this little Kuatoa woman, you drag Tooluuga into this interior bathhouse chamber.
Kicking and screaming.
I was really an asshole out channel divinity right now because I view you guys as my enemy.
Burn and throw him.
And make one final athletics check for me, Glebnor.
You can't hold me forever. I'm the sleekest
15.
there is.
15. I think finally you get into this room, and it's like a giant hot tub in the center of this room. And you grab Tooluuga and, baptism style, just dunk him into this.
The power of
salt
sleep
water.
compels you.
Hold him down! He needs this!
I know you can breathe under there.
Thrashing. You see bubbles stop, and I stop. I play dead.
I know you can breathe. You're my father. I know this.
I keep playing dead.
Make a deception check with disadvantage. Make an insight check with advantage, Glebnor.
Nat 20.
Hold on. Oh, I just rolled over the 20. That's a 4.
Yeah, he's clearly faking.
You see my eye move up?
I can see your eye.
Like a thrashing shark.
Accept this.
You can see Juana, the attendant, is like, he's in there now. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. Go enjoy other parts of the spa. You should get some
I
relaxing
start death
too.
rolling.
He'll be fine in there. Make a wisdom saving throw for me real quick.
16.
I think you just beat her spell save. She's like, I've never seen anyone resist being calmed like this.
We're literally. He's basically doing a one-man
Oh,
crusade.
I'm sorry. It's a charisma saving throw. Make a charisma saving
nice.
throw for me.
You son of a bitch.
I had to double check. I thought it was wisdom.
It's a 10.
Finally, you feel Kuatoa magic float over you. You begin to kind of relax. And you can see Glebnor and Reggie leave you alone.
Before I leave,
Yeah, what do you got?
she's a Kuatoa.
Sure is.
She's getting a pamphlet.
Sure.
That counts for extra.
Yeah, you give her a pamphlet. She looks at it and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I already have a god.
Who's your god?
Ploopploopleen.
He's the replacement.
What?
Yeah. Poop's old news.
In
Who's the new Kuatoa
Now, how
hotness?
calm would you say this made me? Am I still like agitated?
You were at such a at a 10, so it's probably only brought you down to like a 7.
Bleebly
Okay.
got his powers through Kuatoa magic.
At this point, I use my
Pulp is still. I'm a tradition.
I
I'm
use
more
my
of a
key
conservative
point.
religious.
I use a key point to bring on my Ploop hat.
Okay.
He's still for the cause.
What does your Ploop hat look like the first time you summon your visage of the
Hold on,
Ploop?
I have to. So the description you gave me is that it's like a lobster head.
Yes.
But for me, it's just like a more like sharp, angular, like predatory fish helmet
Perfect.
with like little more like
fucking
plate scaling.
Barracuda.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
you look like an insane arcane barracuda in this bathtub.
and I had to look at her directly, and it's the voice of Ploopploopleen, so I could talk to her and only her.
Perfect.
And she only hears it. It's like, Ploopploopleen, I am the Ploop of the people, Pool Gol.
Pool Gol.
Yeah.
She should recognize these words.
Yeah. I think, and also,
For our new god, Ploopploopleen is the second coming.
it's like, what? And like in this moment of confusion, this little fish woman,
How confused is she?
pretty confused.
How do I notice?
Yeah.
I hop out and try to bolt.
I grab him.
Athletics check, acrobatics check. He's very slippery, so I think that unfortunately
19.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, you.
Well, I could guidance. Let's see. That's 20.
Okay. Hold
Reggie,
on.
hit him with the warp.
Yeah, hold on. I think there is a saving throw for Vortex Warp. Let me
He's
see.
gonna
real
waste
quick.
all his spell
Yeah,
slots
Reggie's
trying to.
burning through. Con saving throw, DC 16.
I'm bad at those, so yeah, it's a 15.
It's like, get in there, you little freak! Puts you back
Whole
into the
time
pool.
I'm preaching the word of Ploopploopleen to her.
Okay. I need you both
I'm
to
happy
make.
about that.
I need you both to make a perception check for me.
We've destroyed the spa, haven't we? 14.
6.
Okay. You're rashing around like a literal fish out of water, just going nuts. In Glebnor, everyone's trying to restrain Tooluuga. You look around the room and you can tell like this is basically like this little Kuatoa woman, Juana. This is like her area. This is where she basically, if Kuatoa or any of the fish people come in, she gives them these nice salt baths. She has like incense candles all around the room. You can see that there are a small statue of Ploopploopleen, this
I know that guy.
nude woman with a crawdad head and
Yeah.
lobster claws.
I saw her down in Slooble Trip.
But I will also say that you notice there's a small statue of this old Kuatoa god. There's some burning incense, and then there's a small photo on the table. And you look, and it seems to be a younger Wana, and and there's a little clownfish Kuatoa with her arm over the shoulder of this young girl. Make an insight check with advantage.
12.
Okay. You look at the picture.
I know. What?
Think about who you knew that at one point went down to Slubodrip and had a torrid affair. Then you look at her and the glinting red scales on this little fish woman. And even though you're not the brightest bulb, you've just realized that you've just found Jurg's daughter.
Daddy, I need you to stop thrashing. This is extremely important.
Who?
I think someone made a boom in her.
What?
Or in her mom.
What?
Look at the picture.
What? It's just Yahoo.
Yeah,
That's not...
You look at it and you don't recognize this clownfish Kuatoa.
Oh, wait, hold on, never mind.
You can make a history check for me if you want.
Daddy, what? The color.
Who?
The scales.
Who do you keep talking to?
Make it a boom. Does she have a slight Italian accent?
Slightly Italian.
18.
A little Jersey, actually, but...
Ooh.
18.
Stop.
You remember that Jurg told you that his blushing fish bride was a clownfish, and that she died of a horrible cloaca infection sometime after he left her.
I vomit a little after.
Wait a minute.
It's just Jurg's daughter.
She looks... What are you talking about?
Did you have a dad?
I think everyone does,
That's
right?
dumb.
Did you know your dad?
No, unfortunately. I moved here
Your
when I was
dad's
very
name is
young.
Jurg.
What happened to your mom? Is this why you're an esthetician?
Well, she
To clean out cloacas?
number one, you appear to be too young to be talking about cloacas, young man.
I'll have you know I'm a full 2 years old.
That's too young. So, I moved up here from Silverdrip as a girl. My mother had needed drier air because she did have an infected cloaca.
Yeah, your dad's Jurg.
What's a Jurg?
You're not an orphan.
Means
I had a mother, so I didn't think I was.
Had implies orphanage.
Oh, I guess I am an orphan. I mean, I'm 40, so it would be weird
You're
to be a 40-year-old orphan.
you're technically you're part.
You're part. Have you been getting hot lately?
Do you have fire magic now? All of a sudden,
Well, that's how I've been heating up the pool now.
how recent?
Pretty recent, a couple
How do you
days.
feel about surprise family reunions?
I don't know. I'm nervous now. Who are you people?
We know
I
your
already
dad.
told you. I'm Tooluuga, Plop of the People, Pool Gol.
Hey, wait. We talked to the attendant, not you.
Who? I didn't.
Our
talk to
last
anyone.
name is Ploopploopleen.
Yeah, I'm Tooluuga, Ploopploopleen.
The Ploopploopleen?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, there's others?
I mean, I've heard the historic Ploopploopleen.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm the
Direct descendant.
I guess. Apparently,
This is a lot. This is weird. I need a minute.
I look.
Shit, the
Are they
relaxer
distracted
needs
again?
relaxing.
She walks out of the room and shuts the door. It's now just you in there in a pool of water, and you're sitting there with your son and Reggie.
I would like to take the form of a pool cover.
Basically big flat.
Yep.
I try to bolt.
Okay, final athletics check. Because it's a pool cover, I'm going to give you advantage. But you can also make your acrobatics or athletics with advantage, Tooluuga.
19.
Nat 20.
God damn it! I'm sick of him always barely outrolling me.
So, what happens here? You leap over and you go to cover up the pool. But Tooluuga, like a slippery fish that he is, slides right out at the last minute.
Like Indiana Jones.
I like to imagine he looks like a bullet bill.
Okay. You leap out of the water.
Reggie!
You swing the door open. You're now just like naked in the hallway, like wet.
What do you have my fish head on?
Raised
Where are my
barracuda.
clothes? Why am I
They're
naked?
hung up in the room. They ripped them off you and they were going to throw you in the pool.
Oh, sorry.
I gotta get my clothes. I look for clothes.
Okay, perception check. Glebnor, you can make an athletics check if you want to chase after you.
That's
your
a nat
insane
one.
Dad. You're fully naked, bud.
20. Dirty.
20. Okay. So Tooluuga's in the hallway nude, and he's scrambling around trying to find his clothes.
I'm going to take the form of a bathrobe with legs.
You're clear.
Better than nothing.
The wet sound of a gooey bathrobe rocket into the hallway.
I'm gonna wrap him up.
Wrap around Tooluuga, and you
Nothing to see here, folks. I just got out of the tub for a second. Going back.
plunge him back into this salt bath. At this point, Tooluuga, I need you to make a religion check with advantage.
20.
20. Okay.
Dirty 20, yeah.
You splash back into this salt bath, and like foamy salt water spills over the tub and kind of splashes into the room. The whole room is soaking wet now. But Tooluuga, as you're writhing and smashing around inside of this tub, you look up and you make eye contact with the erotic statue of Ploopploopleen. The eyes on the statue of this crawdad head glow, and so do yours. Make a strength saving throw with disadvantage.
God. Are you sick of my shit, Ryan? Is that what's happening?
You're getting yoinked.
That's a 10.
The tub that you're in begins to writhe and swirl as you are now in the center of this strange whirlpool, and you are pulled into the plane of water. And we will see what happens next time on Dicey Situations. Thank you all for joining us. Don't forget to keep it dicey.
Howdy, Glebnor here, and I just want to say thanks for listening to Dicey Situations. If you liked what you heard, make sure you come back on Friday to listen to our talkback called Situational Awareness, where we break down the episode and you get to know us, the players, a little bit better. And oh, as always, make sure you rate, review, subscribe, and word of mouth actually helps a lot. So if you could tell all your friends, that would be great. Thanks again. Keep it dicey!
This has been a Business Shark production.